So from the waypoint we are back up to see Thula.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
I've killed the Dwargar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
Leave. Over to Sovereign.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
I have slain the creature called Glut. It was scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
And I sense only silence from the Dwargar hunters. The rot is cleansed. The songs we sing now carry your spirit. You shall now be called Kin Spirit. You aid us in good faith. In good faith, I thank you. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwargar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
More busy work. That's royalty for you. Everyone's their servant.
Consider it done. I will bring Nir's head to you.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Alright. Off to see Dereth, if I don't get confused and lose where she's gone. Oh, there we go.
Don't waste a step.
Again, much like the Zent, careful when you talk to Dereth.
Got my useless old man back.
In case she accidentally steals something.
Of you took to helping folk. His hands are empty as a hole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
Oh, excuse me. Where are we? It seems like there's no loss between love T2.
Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
This is a dangerous territory. You must be down here for a reason.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Boulder's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Show her the noble stock.
Ah. To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over.
Give it to her.
Thanking you. I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink, when he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here.
There we go. We get a pair of gloves into Tav's inventory. Find the gloves. Gloves of inhibited should be blah 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 blah. Send to lays out. Badunk. Right. Right. Separate Tav from going into the prison. Or the Myconid version of a prison. Get a lot of XP. Quest completion. While waiting for that. Loot. Do not steal stuff. Or attack anything that's red. Because, you know, that's bad. We loot the pale corpse last. So walk to the back.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Oh, so do I, mate. So do I. I don't use mods. I know a lot of people out there use mods for various different things. Some people just use it to get better costumes. Other people use it to technically cheat. No, I don't do any of that. No mods. No exploits. Only tactics and a wealth of game knowledge. Icy Metal goes to... Where have I just sent that? Possibly Shadowheart. Well, it should have gone to camp, so we'll have to have a dig, find out where it's gone. Add that to wares, pick up, add that to wares, pick up, add to wares, pick up, add to wares, gold. Purple Threat Shard is not a herb of any description. I was going to go in my inventory and look for the herbs so we could send all of them in one go to Bree. Close my inventory down. Pick up the book.
Flump mating rituals. That field research must have been interesting.
Right, now where did that metal go? Shadowheart doesn't have it. Nor does Asti. Okay, it must be gone to someone at the camp because no one appears to have it, which is both been bizarre and annoying. Right. Get closer to the group. Do a quick save. Into Tav's inventory and read the Flump book.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flump Mating Rituals.
Dwarf nature. Flumps, largely benign parasites, but what do you know of their love lives? Add bonus. Bardic inspiration from Shart. Guidance from Asti. Should pass it with ease. There we go.
Flumps reproduce asexually. This text contends exactly the opposite, with far too vivid details to match. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
If you want to read through the book, you can.
Again with the adamantine forge. These people need a new hobby.
Have I got everything then? Looking ahead.
There we go. That's that done. Oh, we've missed some items. Whoops. Of course we have. There's some items just above on this little shelf here, or one. There's a shadow of Benzobaranzan, which is a complete piece of junk, but we pick it up anyway.
Better wait till the hubbub's died down.
Off to the Susar tree. Susar tree. Round to where we popped all of the things, and they're all quite happily sat there making their little noise. One, two.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Didn't mean to do that. Three. One more. Four. Map. Down to the beach. Up the rope netting. Oh, I pressed one, but I lost my guide. Where'd it go? Right, hold on a minute. Just sorting out all my stuff. Oh, stop pressing that button. There we go. Back along the path. We're basically retracing our steps. Jump back across here. Find the steps. Hold on a minute. I think I've missed a bit somewhere. I'm not following my own guide again. No, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm with it. I am up to date. I thought I was supposed to have done something and I didn't, which is good because I wasn't supposed to. Very cryptic, I know. It's all good. Right, so as you can see, I hid the entire team, moved Asti further away from the team, go into Tav and send the Susar blooms to Asti. If you make a mistake there and send it to someone not in the Underdark, well, you're going to have to reload.
The earth's been charred. Ominous.
As soon as you see the red cones, you can get a little bit closer here. As soon as you get to where it says the Swarming Tassel and pick it up, you want to be moving to out of hide and then into turn-based mode. Then we'll want to walk forward to that little mark there. And then turn sharpshooter on because I forgot to do that earlier. Throw one of the Susar blooms at the where it says path interrupted. Move it back a bit more there. Wait for the little shimmer to go down. That's it, and we come out of turn-based mode, and that the thing is shut down. Now we're going to get the herb. Now you come back over to the rock. Now we've got to be careful because we are almost in range of the other one. We should be able to get a little bit closer as long as we stay outside of its range of fire by doing this. Once we get to the steps here, again, turn-based mode. Up we go. We might get shot once. No, we didn't. That's good. Throw Susar bloom and do exactly the same things we did with the other one. There we go. Wait for the shimmer to go down. Turn-based mode off. and it gets deactivated. Now we can loot. We loot this herb here. And back over here to loot this one. It's not a lot of looting, don't worry. Just a couple of bits. Turn this standing torch off. We go over here into Asti and we drop both of the Susar blooms. That's it. And we go over to the chest. Lockpick. Add bonus. Guidance. Because guidance is a spell. Oh! Nat 20. Whoop, whoop. Guidance is a spell which we can't cast when we've got Susar blooms on us. No, just go and pick them up again. And you should have 2 still. Yep. I'll get hiccups again, sorry. Now just loot everything else in the area. No, I don't want to turn it on. Turn it off.
Well, hello.
There we go. That's that. That's it. Oh, is that a bucket? No. Over here for the diggy hole. She failed. Gold to camp. Loot the crossbow. Loot the random scroll. You may have a different scroll, so. All the way up the stairs. There's another way of getting into this. It's technically easier, but it's more convoluted. It's more difficult. I think it's more difficult. So again, we have got to, as you can see there is something looking at us from the window. So we get a bit closer, get a bit closer, get a bit closer. Enter turn-based mode. Walk forward. Jump through the window. Throw our third Susar bloom. Move behind this stone pillar. Out of turn-based mode. Let's shut that one down. Right, we've got to be careful here because there's another one. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3, run. Ow. Sometimes you can get past it, sometimes you can't, and apparently I couldn't. Oh well, we might get shot again as we appear from the stone pillar. Nope. Great. Fantastic. It's only 5 damage, it's not like a great deal, it's just annoying. And there we go, that's shut down. First thing we're going to do, there's a book over here. We must, even if you have the bookworm achievement, you must read the Dusty Book. This book right here, I can't emphasize this enough, it's got to be read.
I'm not normally one for literature, but there's something there.
There we go. Let me loot it. Open the door.
I can feel the tinkle of magic. Something close by.
And
What is this trickery?
so all the stuff we've just gathered got transformed into various other junk. It's still all junk. Mistress Grace is the only interesting thing out of it. The rest is just I can't even remember what it is, but I just picked up Addict to Wares because it was all just junk. Around the back of the machine. Open this one. Nothing to loot there. I can never remember which one's got stuff to loot and which ones can't, so I just open them all. This is the third door in here. Barrel and a crate. Ooh, more disarmament kits and thieves' tools. Turtles. Nothing in that one. Out we go. Back round to our window. So what we're going to do now is wrench the lever. Pointy stick, however you pronounce it, in wherever you are in the world. Broken machinery is actually a herb slash alchemical ingredient, so we'll send that to Bree. Here's a hammer. Or broken machinery, that can go. Nothing in that one. And the final box. We'll drink one of those. 6, that should be enough. Don't use peerless focus. We've done our achievement for mind raiding. Alright, we are done. Right, so leave Asti here then. He's going to wait there. We'll go back to the team. And they just charge forward. Charge. Whoa. Come on. Oh my days. Camera angles on this thing.
Careful.
You should be able to use Asti as an anchor at some point. There we go. Go to Tav.
And, well, in it.
Go through the 3rd door. And around outside. We're going to cast Featherfall as soon as I find it. As soon as we cast that and it clears, quick save. And then hammer your button to jump. We're going to jump down there somewhere. Turn around. Jump 2 onto the balcony. Jump 3. This is why we need Featherfall. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And last jump. With about 3 turns left if we're lucky.
What's that?
There we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Come on. Loot the herb. Nothing in those pots. Loot the herb. Leave Asti there.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
Loot the herb. Hello. Thank you. There's a bit of junk down here. It's actually food supplies, blue caps, but you know, it's junk. We don't use food supplies, don't need to. Back up again. Grab the shovel. Bucket. Wooden bucket. And the diggy hole is right here. Ah, well done.
What's that?
I thought they all missed it. Do the herb thing. There it is. Any more? Is it just that one? Yep. Oh no, there's some bullywug. Of debris. Again, I know herbs don't weigh that very much, but it's just easier to get them to breathe now. Nothing in that pot. Take the blue cap. Check the other pot. Nothing in there. Walk round here. There's another shovel. Pot. Nothing. Shovel. Pot. Pot. Sea subloon. And we hold on to it and Tav. Go to Asti. Do a quick save. Don't do that. We want a lockpick. Getting them confused with my controls again. Whack up some guidance. There we go. Nice and easily. Call over the rest of the team.
Keep a blade close.
While they're on their way, Asti can begin looting.
Something over there.
We find a lot of shortcuts that are designed for the smaller races and never use them, even if I am playing the smaller races, because invariably, although they're a shortcut, they generally lead to a lot of trouble. Okay, pot. Got a crate. Oh, read the book. Loot the book. Go to tab.
Never a dull moment.
Go and pick up the little blue petals on the floor. Power generator to combine. Find your Susa flower. I can understand why this tower is so damaged, but man, it may. Oh, just think if it was undamaged, it would have been an amazing structure. Oh, that's upstairs. Read the book, loot the book, loot the herb. This is a multi-story building, so you're gonna have on your looting, you are going to experience what I just experienced, whereby the thing you want is upstairs / downstairs. So just be careful and look for the highlighted item. So it's right there. Whereas if we go back up to that pitchfork, you can't actually see it, and it's aiming up in the air. So there's a good chance that one's upstairs. We know it's upstairs. Now, pretty sure you've read that book, but you know, read it anyway until you get your achievement. Once you got the achievement, unless I specifically state otherwise, no other books need to be read. It can be read if you want some lore. It's always a good thing. I would heavily suggest that if you get the time and want to do another run, do a lore run where you just literally read all the books, look around and find parts, read all the parchments, listen to all the dialogue like I'm doing in this one.
Anything of use?
And just generally take in the amount of work the writers have put into this game for us to play. There's a tremendous amount of work, especially when you can take into consideration all the different potential dialogue options you have, and they change depending on the class, race, you know, whether you're male or female. It just, the amount of writing that goes in, has gone into this thing is just unbelievable. That's junk. Up on this floor now. Read and loot. There's a few. I think there's a few more around the back. Yeah, there's one. More herbs. Get a lot of herbs in this place. Aha! 3 sacks. There's number 2. That's upstairs. There's that one. There's that one. So that's not bad. Only one upstairs. Into the uppy downy travel device. I know different people call it different thing all the way around the world, which is why I refer to it as the up and down travel device. Ascend. There we go. Looty loot. I used to separate the Tav from the team, but then it was awkward getting the Tav back into the up and down lifty device, and then joining the team, and then some of the team would leave the area. It's just like a nightmare. Camp supply book, pack. And go for the broom. We'll come back to the book in a minute. Alright, much like the Dusty Tomb, the Threadbare book is another one that must be read regardless. If you come across a Threadbare book here, you gotta read it. Gotta. Over to the little plant area. There's nothing here. Check over here. We've got all of these, yeah. Through the door. Couple of sacks and bags here. And a pot. Around, and we've got another pot here, and another pot here. Nothing there. Open this barrel. Nothing. Anything there? Yes, there's a pitchfork we saw earlier. Right, there's a tongue of madness. Health volume. Where's the Timusk? Are usually on this shelf here, or am I wrong? Where's our Timusk? Have I missed it when I was nattering? I remember the Timusk and the Tongue of Madness being on the same floor, right next to each other. So either I've missed them, or they have been moved. Hold on. There's not a door over there. Ah, there they are. Just there on that bookshelf. So go through here. Look in the pot. Nothing. It's empty. Nothing on that side. There's the Timusk. There's the Timusk balls. Grab the shovel first. Put in the sack. Open the pots. Right, now we'll grab the Timusk swords. There we go. Don't get close to the actual Timusks in the planting pot. They will spawn and cause all sorts of havoc. People running around. And, random stuff like that. And then through the last door, that's the one we jumped off of earlier. Into the up and down travel device. Ascend. This is one where we entered, which we know Asti is already looted, etc. So we don't even have to get out. We do a quick save though. And ascend. Into inventory, have a look to see what Sharp's carrying, all her junk. Anything marked for wares, or you just take off her and give to someone else because she's going to place swapsies. Let's send it to Karlak's got space. Bang. Split Shadow Hearts, shovels, she only got one. Sent the other three to, I don't know, send those to Karlak as well. Right. Get a camp. Ooh, new camp. No need to loot. If you want an extra 100, 150 gold, you can, but don't need it. Dr. Lazel.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Take Shadow Heart
Well
space.
chosen.
Skip.
Oh, enough.
She's still got all of her buffs. We'll go into her inventory, make sure she's all good. Equip the gloves of uninhibited Kashigo and send the bracelet of defense to camp. We don't dye the gloves of uninhibited Kashigo for reasons I won't go into, but basically they'll be given to another character shortly.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Leave camp. Bam, straight back into the up and down lifty device. Right, now we leave the dice over into this corner here. Have a look round. There's a cupboard. There's some gold in there. A pot. Nothing.
What's hiding
Oh, that's
here?
upstairs. Of course it would be. I mean, it's this corner. Take the plate and the goblet. The shelf. Pot. Pot. Chest. Yes, arrow of fire. Nice, we were getting low. Round, check the... There's another pot there. Nope, nothing in that. Round here. Pile of books, nothing. Pile of books on the floor, nothing. I only go for the pile of books on the floor. Nothing. There's a parchment there. You can just pick up and add that. But what we really want is over on this table here. We take the torn up paper. We check the pile of books. And then we read the disc. Ah, didn't have the necessary... what's it, okay? Read it again. Sometimes you get a remark. No, fine, I'm going to send it to camp. Game doesn't want to play with me today. Look at these couple of bookcases here. Nothing. That's upstairs. Should have known. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. That's upstairs. Back round. Over to the desk. Loot ink, pot and quill. The handwritten letter. That thing. And again, Road of Darkness is one of the 3 books that must be read regardless of the whether you got the achievement or not. So we read it. It's another little story bit. And then we can pick it up. Don't get the disc yet. Loot the rest of the stuff. More books for the achievement. I think we've already read Death and Destruction. Death and Resurrection, sorry. Right. Now to give Yankee disc. Into tabs inventory. Pick it up.
Such a strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Into inventory. Send the supply pack to camp. Find the disc. Read the disc.
Disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Who's Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
I understand. Keep it yourself.
It is for the best.
And in the unique way of the dialogue being a bit screwy, ask Lae'zel about the disc from the other book.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Go on then, let's hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in 2. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
I've lost the options. Why are you so worked up then? It's only a story.
A ludicrous one at that. Vlaakith seized the Empire from my people's very mother. The Queen would take even a child's head for so much as whispering this rubbish.
And the reason we do it that way is because if you do it any other way, you get disapproval from Lae'zel and no approval. If you do it that way, using a little bit of a quirky on the dialogue options there, you get 1 approval rating with Lae'zel and no disapproval. And we are farming approval rating with our companions so they don't get too upset with us and leave the game permanently. Right, that's all the important stuff looted. Now we carry on and get the less important but equally lovely stuff. We can get that picture, I've just forgotten how. There it is. Yoink. There's another one here. The major thing I have with this game is, I understand why, but you can't decorate your camp. Because every time you move to a different area, you get a different camp. So if you spend time organising your camp to make it look better with pictures, paintings, organised stuff, with however you want, as soon as you move to a different camp, it all gets returned to your stash. So, Age's friend, another ring that's not worth very much, Arcana and Religion. I just send that to Bree so she can wear it. If you did dig up the grave next to the survival mound in last episode, you would have found something, and now is the time to play with it. Press this button here. Have fun. Those of us that didn't, don't worry about it, didn't miss much. We will continue our looting journey. Pot, shabby wardrobe, glass. To the bathing area. I don't think there's anything here. No, I always do that. There's nothing there, but I always look. Don't know why. Get the last picture. That's it. And we are back to the entrance of the up and down travel device. Draw. Make sure everyone's on it. Do a little quick save. And up we go.
New sounds to the like a pressure break. Is it the foul contemptuous heel?
Or out our friend, a rescue from my lonely wake.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Come on as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
The history role is to recognise that these are lines quoted from various books. We've read the 3 books, so we know all the lines, so the history role is completely unimportant. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself? My dark's me.
You do not the deepest secret show. Reveal what you wish to see.
And that's why we need to do it that way. Because then we get a Light of Truth ring, which as you can see is a quest item, and we equip that to Asti. Ooh.
It seems this ring is more than just a fashion piece.
And then again, using Tav, bing! Slip Tav away from the others, walk a little bit back, and loot. Some more Dimisk things, a barrel with some water in. We make the thing bounce after we take away the timber spores. I don't know why it does that, never used to. Death and Destruction. Oh, we've had Disorders of Nerves and thing. We've read that one like 3 or 4 times. I know we have. You should, I'm pretty sure you should have the achievement by now. If you don't, just keep reading the books. Every time we come across a book, read it. I'm not going to be reading them anymore because I am pretty certain we've done 100 books by now. So I'm just going to be looting them. If you need to read them still, just keep reading them. Eventually you will get it. There are over, I think it's like 200 to 300 books in the game. Unique books with different titles. So you will get it. It's just one of those time maddening ones. I will do reminders in new episodes as well when we come across the books. Just remind people, just in case you haven't got that achievement. It is one of the annoying ones, as I said. Alright, so the Sparks wall goes to Karlach. Where you pick up this, that goes in there. That's a book, a scroll, and herbs. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Have we got any more herbs? Yes, lots. Put them in there. Not the Tongue of Madness. We need to keep the Tongue of Madness and the Timisk spores on us. Okay. Another book. Nothing in the barrel. There's another Tongue of Madness and a flask we can grab. That's it from that table over to the little cabinet here. Oh, another book we read. Don't worry about that door. That's just the door to the entrance we came in. We don't need to unlock it or anything because we waypoint out of here. Join back up.
No time to rest.
Go to the... where is it? That's the top floor button. Back out. Go to Karlach. Get rid of the spurred band to Lae'zel. And we equip the Sparks wall. Go to Lae'zel. Give Lae'zel a spurred band. Alright, then separate one.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Tav goes over to here to do some looting.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Karlach goes and stands on this little carpet here in front of Bernard. Asti goes over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, just there, look. Yeah. Check Asti as an arrow of fire. If he doesn't have an arrow of fire, go back to the Myconid colony. Grab one. And then you'll have to come all the way back. You should have one. We found one, or I found one. So he stealths. Lae'zel, turn. Go over here. We've got 3 spears. We've got 3 spears. That's good. She stealths there. Back to Tav. Looty loot. Take the parchment. All the broken machinery. We'll send it to Bree later. It's fine. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. Broken machinery, some books. Not up there yet. Take that. And that. And the rope. Now we can go up and get the flask. Once you've looted something like that, you can press the close button. And as you can see, I auto-walked. Right, we hide up here. Go to Karlach. Save. This is quite an easy fight. It just depends what Bernard does and how high his initiative rolls, depending on how good we do. So the idea is that Karlach is going to flurry of blows Bernard. Hopefully it'll go prone. Sometimes Karlach doesn't get into a fight. If it doesn't start combat, she can flurry of blows again, punch, punch, and it's all over. We'll see how it goes. So, I don't know if I've done a quick save, so I'm going to do another one just in case. choose flurry of blows and punch him. He's on the floor. Excellent. And again. Brilliant. Asti, get a fire arrow. And hopefully without moving you can get it here. We're not aiming at the robot, we are trying to get all of the fire wood on fire.
This could do some damage. Waste not.
And that is the comment we are looking for. Waste that comment. If it doesn't say that comment, you did it wrong, you need to reload. Unfortunately, his initiative is rolled not high enough to go before Bernard. That sucks, but okay.
Every breath, a purpose.
Back to Lae'zel, or sorry, to Lae'zel. Spear +1. Throw it at the animated armor. And her initiative sucks as well.
What to do?
And then we go to Tav. Tav comes out. We do a quick save here. We are going to pull off, please. Oh god, why is it always that one? Slash and flash range. This, we need this animated armor to be defeated because then Tav doesn't join combat. Brilliant. Seeing that caustic ring doing its job, we're just going to sneaky forward. Loot the guy straight away. Nicely done. Go to the edge here, and we're going to do another slash and flourish ranged on. Oh, little bum. Get in the right position then. Come on, there it is. Bam! Oh wow, Bernard rolled really high for their initiative. Okay, can't do much about it. They'll stand up and probably whack poor old Karlach. Yep. Alright, Asti's not going to bother. We can do what we can do.
No choice but to keep going.
We need to heal. So we'll throw a level 3 healing. It's not as good as Shart's, but Shart will have it all sorts of buffs with Blade Ward and Bless and all that kind of stuff because she is the healer. However, that nice little job of hit points would be great. Turn off Sharpshooter, Oil of Accuracy. Hopefully, got him. Turn around. Shoot Bernard. Nice bit of bad damage.
Swift and lethal.
Frenzy Lae'zel. Karlach's having a go before a Bernard, so we are just going to throw our returning pike at this one. Here.
Taking position.
All over. And she's got a returning pike back. Move on to the outer ring of the on and off up and down travel device. There we go. And our aim is next time to take this one out. Padank. Padank. Nice. Karlach. Bye bye, Bernard. You were nice, you were cool, you're excellent, but you're also worth a hell of a lot of XP, mate. Thank you. And you got a very cool key, a potion, and a very nice weapon, which we can't use, so we're just going to sell it for a chunk ton.
Blood comes easy these days.
Move Tav down towards Lae'zel. Whee! Go to Asti. What have we got left? Oh, just got this one. Yeah, just shoot it. And again. Yep.
Fight. Let's go.
We've got Lae'zel in a frenzy, so we might as well use it. Enraged throw. Returning pike. Bam! Miss, of course. That's right, we've got 2 normal throws. Let's try again. Yay! Right, the first thing we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is go over here. Club of Hill Giant Strength. Strength 19. We are going to equip that to our Tav. Bam! Oh, we've just got so much carry space. Look at that, we're almost full. It's almost doubled our carrying capacity. Yes, yes. It's very good. It's very good. I don't know what film. What's that from? What's that from? That's a quote from a movie. Don't know which one. Brain's working overtime now. I've seen so many movies. I don't know. It's gone. Well, never mind. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. All it does is open the door I said we didn't need to unlock earlier. And that's it. Group up. We are out of rests. That's fine. We're going to do a long rest soon. Map. To the Myconid colony, I believe. Quick save. Go and find Omelium.
Perhaps.
Leave Lae'zel at the
Crave
waypoint.
blood.
Don't bring Lae'zel near Omelium. It doesn't go well.
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I found those mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omelium turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Quick save. Drink the potion.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Turn on the tooltips. Find the intelligence one because we get more bonuses. That's only +1. This is +3. Do a quick save. Off we go. Not a bad time to get a nat 20. Whoop, whoop.
A few sparks and colours dance around Omelium, but you stay steady and staring ahead. The temple spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Find the intelligence one again. There it is, number 3. Quick save again. Let's see what's our target number 15 now. See, now we could do with a nat 20. 19, that's fair enough. It's a pass.
The cold blades
We'll
lose
take it.
their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omelium, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
I suppose it's not all bad. More power is better than less.
Yet that power may grow beyond your control. I have another intermediate solution, if you are in need. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
How about I tell you more about the Nautiloid? Every last detail.
A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
Getting overexcited, I just yanked on my recording equipment wire. Intelligence, we do a quick save, we want to pull this off. So we buff us up with Fox's Cunning and Guidance. And go! Bonus, we got it.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing. And at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Yep, if you've got an antidote, you can use it. I'm not sure if I have one anywhere. I think I naturally sent them all to camp. It doesn't matter, it's only a 10-turn little whoopsie, but you know, it's fine. Just stand here being a bit poorly for a bit. So I don't understand, it doesn't actually do anything. Suffers disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. It will for 10 turns. That's nothing. If it was like until the end of a long rest, it'd be like, oh, okay, eek. But you know, you just wait here for a few seconds. It's unusual for the Dwergar to fail that save, being the fact that we do have we have resistance to poison and we have advantage on Constitution saving throws, which it was. So you know.
Spoken with Skris,
Rover did nothing. Right, talk to Amallium.
Yes. I greet you, friend of the dark.
You can chat some lore if you wish to. I'm not going to on this run. I'm just going to go straight to his wares. First thing you need to do is find out what you did with the boots of speed that Tula gave us all that time ago. I've got mine there. They get sold or traded to Amallium. You take all his gold. You find the Ring of Salving, the Boots of Stormy Clamour. There's some books there if you want to buy them to read some more lore. And that's it. 773. So now we sell him books. I like to keep it thematic with my traders. Other than the Boots of Speed, it's kind of a necessity, we have to sell them. Books are more weighty than scrolls. They're generally less, so we can sell more. So we start off with selling the books, then we go on to parchment, and then we go on to scrolls. Oh well, there's a parchment. It's okay, it's only one. Sell the painting. No, don't sell the painting. What am I doing? There we go. Right, now we sell the parchment. No! Oh! Should not be allowed to sell equipped gear. How many times? Right, now we go into scrolls, which should easily make up any missing amount because we have a lot of them. That'll do.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Watch your
I'm
back.
going to Asti and equip my boots I just sold because they'll go back to Tav. Just got to find them. There they are. Equip.
Perhaps,
Never
but
a
at
dull
such an
moment.
Joy,
accelerated
joy.
rate.
Right, now find the ring of mind shielding. There it is. Okay. We're off. And then go back and find Lazel because I forgot to rejoin her. She can go to with the team as well. The reason we keep her away from Mammalium is being a Gith, she inherently hates Geich, Mind Flayers, Lithids, those. So we have to keep her away from Mammalium, otherwise she wants to attack him. And that's not very nice. Now we're having a big sort out. Big sort out. That shouldn't be in there. That doesn't need to be in there. That doesn't be in there. There's the luminous armor. Alright, so we're up to 18,000 gold, 18,500 gold, plus we're carrying 3,000 gold on us, and plus we have a lot of wares, so we don't actually need any gold, which puts us up to 22,500, which is kind of nice. I've got them, it's kind of chunky nice. We've got another we didn't have an antidote. I made sure we did not have an antidote. Why did we not? That's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, what else have we got? There's an antidote. Elixir. What else needs going? Oh, basilisk oil. We don't need that. Scimitar +1 is junk. How many have we got in here? Hold on, let me do a quick calculation. We need 3 spare torches and 4 spare shovels. Where's it gone? There we go. That's good, yeah, that's very good, that's very good. Right, we'll go now. Oh, what else have we got in here? Oh god, all this stuff. Right, let's find the wicker chest. This holds all our blue items we're not currently using, so it can have the ring of shielding, abrasive defense. I mean, lost voices, although we don't need it anymore. I like to keep it in there just in case. All the green items, not that, that is junk. Still Fall Short is junk. Sunwalker's gift, junk. Ring of Salvin goes to Shudderheart. Boots of Stormy Clanner goes to Gale. Feel like Pendant goes in there. Quest items into the backpack. Quest item, quest item. Quest item into the alien chest. Can't pronounce what it's actually called. There goes the die. All the broken machinery into Bree. I should sell it, but I'm never going to. Gith stuff. Right. Infernal iron goes in there. Not sure we got that from. Fair enough. Add that to wares. Right, how many of these we need? Right, so technically these are all junk. I'll have to check to make sure everyone's wearing a piece of footwear in a minute, but otherwise those 4 pairs are junk. We'll sort that out in a minute. Back to the backpack because we've got another quest item there. Camp supply pack. Split. 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 They did a hotfix once, and every time you split the camp supply packs like that, it crashed the game. Debris. Timus spores, debris. Oh, we're done. How was that? Right, now I'm gonna send all the junk to someone else temporarily. Oh, there's the antidote. That's a quest item. Not the Misty Step scrolls. Ooh, can you imagine selling those? Jeez. Whoop. I'm going to send it all to Asti for now. Going to tabs, inventory, click on one of the IC items, doesn't matter which one, combine. It's still a mess because for some reason they put open up the keys, but at least they're in a line. Combine, get a Morning Frost, put it in junk trunk to sell to Damon later, put the Dwergar antidote into the quest bag. There we go. Got that. Have a quick check and make sure she's not carrying any herbs. There's a key that should be on Tav. Let's do that. Should have done this first. Should always do the companions first and then it's just easier. But that is nice and good. No gold, no herbs, no keys. Close Tav, go to Asti. Looking for the same thing. No gold because it'd be right up there. That gets sent to Tav because we no longer need it and it's a quest item. There's a herb, that's going to go to Bree. No gold, no herbs, no keys. Lae'zel has got nothing, bless her. Apart from 6 shovels for some reason. Uh oh, I did it again. I did it again. I know exactly where it is. It's all the way back in the arcane tower. Alright, you know what I'm doing then. Separate Lae'zel. Waypoint. Underdark Beach. I don't know if the team comes with me. No, I can do it by myself. Good. Ah, dang it. Oh, I haven't got the light of truth either. I don't think I can get upstairs without the light of truth. Her red clothing is a very stark contrast. Oh, almost missed it. I think I have to have the light of truth equipped. I knew I'd forget to pick up that spear. I knew I should have done it straight away. Into the up and down travel device. I bet I can't see it. Yep, it's not there. Okay. Back to Tav. Oh, that was a bit in my face. Send the guiding light to lays out. Open that. Send that there. Just put this on it. It doesn't matter which ring slot it takes, just equip it. Ascend. Oh no, I don't need it, do I? I don't need it to ascend, it's only to go to the basement floor. Yeah, there it is. Okay, fine. Right, it's over here, I think. No, where was it? Oh, it's over this one. Yeah, there it is. Stupid person. Right, ring of flinging back on. Send the guiding light back to Josie. Back to the Emerald Grove environs. Back to camp. Rejoin team. Select Tav into the backpack. Nothing happened. Everything was fine. It's a gear check, environment, inventory check. Right, so let me just. There we go. Okay, so this should be nice and quick because nothing's really changed. What by the home intellect, hide +2, boost your general straining, gloves of archery, caustic band, crusher's ring, amulet of Sylvanas. That is all good. Your choice of overclothes and footwear, scimitar +1 in the offhand, club of hill giant string in the main hand, hand crossbow +1 twice. Done. Inventory wise, Tav should have a keyring, the healing potions, the Book of Thay, shovel, torch, river 5 scrolls, 1 piece of meat. Oh crap! Where's her pork loin? Oh no! Oh no! Have I done a whoopsie? Have I done a whoopsie? Please tell me someone's got a pork loin. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I don't have a pork loin. Dang. Okay, I must have sold it. That was stupid. Let's pick up this spare one. Boom, 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 boom. Just alter something I've noticed that we no longer need to carry. A shovel and a torch. Yes, we know the Tav has that. We don't need any gold, so we don't need any gold in there anymore. That's that one. Oh, we don't carry those anymore. We don't need them. So I'm just deleting antidotes from the team's inventory list because they don't need it anymore, so it doesn't need to be on there. Okay, let's just save those amendments. There we go. Tav is done. Let's go to Asti because they're next for some reason. Doesn't matter how, why, but that's what it is. Helmet, or something, whether it's the helmet or the reinforced helmet, as long as you've got it, it's great. +1 constitution throws, that's awesome. Spider silk armor, boots of striding, gloves of power, 1 empty ring slot, smuggler's ring, silver pendant, whatever overclothes and footwear you may have, dagger +1 ×2, and the titan string with his torch in his inventory. Apart from all the junk, we've got some elixirs of giant strength, oil of accuracy, all of them, potion of invisibility apart from the couple that stays on Tav, arrows of fire, we should have more than one, not sure what happened, but there we go. Disarm, thieves tools, shovel. Garlic.
Soldier.
Soldier. Haste Helm. Robe of Summer. Sparkle Hands. Swicer Shoes. I can't pronounce it. No amulet at the moment, which is fine. Sparksall. Ooh. That should be not the Sparksall. That should be added to wares. You should have the Ring of Mind Shielding, my friend. Did I put that in the stash? Oops. Apologies, this is a little bit of a longer episode than I intended. I like to keep them around about an hour. This one's gone over that. Ring of Mind Shielding, Ring of Protection. What else? What else? Where are we? There we go. Hunting Short Bow. No, got Bow of Awareness. Why? Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. That's an update. That needs to be updated. Yes, I know why. At this stage is the Bow of Awareness. She swaps over later to a different one. Alrighty then, let's check out inventory. Apart from all the junk, she should have a mass amount of Ogres of Giant Strength because that's all she uses. No melee weapons. Her melee weapon is her fisticuffs. Papa! Some potions, healing potions, because she's the one that usually gets hurt. Alchemist Fire. I think they're on Lae'zel, and some water. We'll check for Alchemist Fire in a minute. That's her done. Into Lae'zel. There's the Alchemist Fire, as I thought. Lae'zel should have Elixirs of Giant Strength. Yep, not very many of those for some reason. Hunting Shortbow is correct for Lae'zel at this stage. It does change later on. I think her and Karnak swap just because of things. Returning Pike, 3 spears plus 1. Ta-da, after we got bars. Blood Gloves of Garb, Ring of Flinging, Spurred Band. Gloves of Uninhibited Kashigo. I can't spell gloves. There we go. Amulet of Misty Step. And then the Alchemist Fire. Clothes of your choice. And yes. In her inventory, she should have Hammerraft. In addition to all of her equipment and her shovel and a torch as per normal. Down to Gale. You have to collapse all the other peoples by clicking on their name and then they'll disappear. There we go. Gale needs to equip his new boots and his new amulet. There we go. So that should make Gale with his Boots of Simple Robe, Boots of Stormy Clamour, Psychic Spark, Spell Sparkler, Light Crossbow plus 1, and in his inventory he should have the Magic Missile Scrolls, maximum of 5, Shovel and Torch, and any Ice Storm Scrolls. Let's update this then. And his torch, of course. There we go. And then we go to Bree, who basically should have whatever you've decided to give her. So on mine, she's got a shovel and a torch. She's got the Mage Friend, Explorer Ring, 2 hand crossbows, and her clothes and shoes. Up to you what you give her. You could give her nothing. You keep her in what she came in. You don't have to equip her these 2 rings. They are completely pointless. You can sell them for about 20 gold. I think they come out as somewhere around that 20-30 gold. Musical instrument is a must, of course. And then all of the herbs. And then finally our friend Shart. You should also have the helmet / reinforced helm, slippery chain vest, or the break +1. Slippery chain shirt is the best in slot, but it's like I said, it's your choice. Boots of aid and comfort, she should have those. Hellrider's Pride, Ring of Poison Resistance, which now gets sent back to camp because she should have the Ring of Salving. There it is, for par. With the Whispering Promise, she should also have Mel's First Staff, along with the Safeguard Shield and 2 hand crossbows +1. That's good. In her inventory, apart from her equipped items, she should have 5 scrolls of Revivify, her shovel, and musical instrument, of course, being a bard. I keep the Book of Dead Gods on her because I like to. There's no specific reason to. You can sell that if you want to. And then she's got the mysterious artifact. All characters should have the die of your choice if you're using die. If not, don't worry about it. If you decided to spread your potions across your characters, that is also good, rather than have them all stacked on the tab. That is your personal opinion as well. All that said and done, in our stash we should have all of our camp supply packs. Outside of the actual items, we should have Lovatar Scourge, 3 extra torches, 4 extra shovels. If you want to use shoes, 4 pairs of whichever shoes for future characters. A piece of meat, unfortunately I sold my pork loin because I'm an idiot. The owlbear egg, approximately 20 to 23,000 gold, somewhere on there, depending on how bored you got with looting. In our other items, we should have aren't you stacked? Don't be annoying. Right. Antidotes, basilisk oil, elixirs of bloodlust. You may have been lucky enough to have some elixirs of heroism, elixirs of Colossus if you were lucky, elixirs of vigilance, 1 potion of animal speaking, 1 potion of vitality if you were lucky enough, 3 basilisk oils which you will never use but you don't want to sell just in case. You might have some scrolls of Dimension Door, you might have some scrolls of Remove Curse, any dies that you might want to lose for a later date, at least 1 smoke powder barrel. You might have a smoke powder satchel, and you may have some smoke powder bombs. That is all for later use. In our actual items list, you have a chest that you can dump stuff in that you want to keep for whatever reason, but don't want to sell. Don't have too much stuff in here. You want at least 20,000 gold here. So having got that, check out the gilded chest, and if there's anything in there that you can sell, sell it. Whoop! I did not want to pick that up. That is 1 heavy chest. In the heavy chest, you should have the silver sword of the astral plane. That should be Korg's chest. No, there's Korg's chest. In Korg's chest, you shouldn't have had anything. That is for very rare items / pink that we're going to keep. So far, we haven't come across any. And then we've got here, I've got the clothing chest. You would have, I think it's the opulent chest instead of. And in here, we've got any clothing items that you want to keep that you don't want to get rid of. I've got some DLC items from a package I brought in there as well. In the wicker chest, this is for blue unequipped items, which should be Ring of Poison Resistance, Braces of Defense, and the Amulet of Lost Voices. I know I'm going too fast, but if you can't hear me, just look at the images and match, or slow me down on the video. In the barrel, you should have something looking like this. You should have 1 suit of Githyanki plate, a luminous armor, Absolute's warboard, Sunwalker's gift, Githyanki boots, 1 set of metallic gloves, Brood Mother's Revenge, unless you decided to put it on Lae'zel, and then healer, heavy 2-tones, which is annoying with potions, but just don't bother. And the Moonbot Trumpet, if you haven't got the slippery chain shirt on Shark, that'll also be in there because then she's wearing the breastplate +1. And that is everything. The Morning Frost is currently in what I like to call the junk trunk for Damon. So if you've got any other items you may want to playtest with later on after the game, I'll state when that is. You can send them there, like they've all of these items. I'm going to send them to Tav. Don't place test this. This is not worth your time. The Exterminator's Axe is completely pointless. Just sell it. Zion, Josie, Seaside Greatsword. I played around with that trying to make it work. It didn't. Has Asti got anything? Oh, Asti's got loads, look. That's just an ordinary +1. Skybreaker is actually just a +1. Stuff Icon Blessing, that can go in now. That's just a +1. Nothing special about that. That's Mistress Grace. Why bother? We've got Featherfall as a spell. There we go. Going to put this all in the junk trunk. There is quite a lot of gold sat here, but it's fine. We can use it later on in the game. We do need a lot of gold later on. So in this junk trunk you may have, or you may just decided to not, you don't want to play test and you just want to sell it normally like we normally sell all the junk. I would suggest keeping the Light of Creation, Morning Frost, Falar Aluve, Starfarking Blessing, Susar Greatsword, Zyand, Shadow of Menzo Baranzan, Sparkswall and Unrecovered Mysteries. They're the only items that should be there, really. Alright, next thing we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is now go and talk to Asti.
Need something?
Yep, bite me please.
Darling.
Thanks. Over to Carla. Has she got anything to say?
Soldier?
Nope, leave. But that's lunchtime. Wow,
May
long
the darkness
episode.
protect you.
Nothing there. Let's go around to a cell.
Glad
Have
to
a
have
quick
an
round. We're going to go for a long rest. I'd just like to check before we long rest in case we have a dream sequence or other sequence that will skip the ability to chat to our companions. Nothing with lays out. Over to Gale.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Nothing. Awesome. Over to
I'll give it a shot.
end of day, or whether you use the bedrolls or use the campfire, your choice. Yep. Right. First thing we do is check, see if anyone's got any question marks above their head. That will note that they want to talk to us. Don't see any. Have a quick chat with Karlak. If it's the
for your thoughts.
same options, then nothing's changed. I'll just go to bed. Make sure you pick a camp supply pack. Do not pick the owlbear egg. We still need that. Full rest.
Food, hungry.
I have food. Would you like it?
Want bite.
Go ahead. Eat.
Food. Eat more.
What a delectable little pet.
No. Run.
Oh, now look. You've scared off the little snack.
If we check Tav's inventory, the pork loin is now gone. There you go. Don't worry about Karlak being able. This is why we carry a piece of meat in our pocket, effectively, because you don't know when the owlbear will turn up on your long rest. So you have to keep it in your thing. If you don't keep it in your inventory, then the computer randomly takes it from any camp supply bag and it'll take the first item. We've only got one camp supply bag because they weigh too much, and I don't like food going in there because then I forget to sell it and you end up being weighed down. So go to our camp supply bag, and normally the first item is the owlbear egg, which we don't want to eating. So this is why we carry a piece of meat in our inventory. Right, first things first then, let's heal ourselves off from the bloodless condition. Whack up our Longstrider. While that's sorting that out, fine, speak with animals. Go and find Scratch, chat to Scratch. Has he got anything in his mouth?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Nope, he doesn't get a pet then, we leave him alone. That's the Tav done. Over to Karlak. Nice gobbledygook, strength, lovely. Same with Asti. Yum. To Lazel. Astral, knowledge, wisdom. And more drinky poos. Done.
No one stopped me yet.
Leave camp. Longstrider on the other three companions. Bam. Save game. Change name. Act 1. Save 17. Load game. And this is why you limit the number of quick saves to 10, maybe 15, but not, absolutely no more than 15. We did 62 quick saves between the last main save and our save. Can you imagine having all of those saves on your file? It just it's bonkers, absolute bonkers.